Did you know that the end of the world may be closer than we think? The rapture is coming and no one is truly prepared. But what if you had to face it now? What if the fate of humanity was decided in an instant? What would you do if the world ended today?
The concept of the rapture is both fearful and fascinating. For many, it's the true last chance, the moment when everything we believe will be tested. But what is the rapture? How would it actually happen? And most importantly, what do you need to do now to prepare for this apocalyptic event? Today, we'll explore everything about the rapture and what you can do to stay ahead of the impending tragedy. Stay with me, because what comes next will surprise you. Imagine the scene. The sky, previously tranquil, suddenly rips open into a huge fissure, and a light as intense as the sun itself pierces the clouds, bathing everything around you. A sound, deep and vibrant like the blast of a celestial trumpet, reverberates throughout the earth, making all of nature tremble. And then, in the blink of an eye, something that seemed impossible happens. Millions of people disappear. In an instant. Your familiar faces, your friends, your loved ones. Everything is taken away in the blink of an eye. The streets are empty, your workplace is abandoned, and you, standing still, try to understand what has just happened. The world, which just seconds ago seemed safe and predictable, is now plunged into confusion, panic, and despair. The rapture has arrived. But the rapture isn't just a global catastrophe. It's not just the end of the world as we know it. It's something more complex and personal. Something that goes beyond destruction. It marks the beginning of a journey where certainties fade and faith becomes the only possible anchor. Because, at that moment, the rapture becomes not only the end of a cycle for millions of people, but also the beginning of something profound and transformative. Something that could change your life forever. What would you do if you saw the world around you turn upside down in a matter of seconds? How would you react when the familiar became unrecognizable and the unknown took its place? The rapture, more than anything else, is about what happens to you on a personal level when the world around you begins to transform. And at that time, preparation goes beyond prayers and words. The question isn't just about what the future holds, but about what you're doing now to be ready. How do you prepare for such a massive and unpredictable event where nothing will be the same? What are the first steps to ensure that when the earth and sky begin to change, you have the knowledge and strength to respond effectively? True preparation for the rapture lies not only in theoretical understanding, but in the practical actions and mindset you develop. What do you need to know now so that when that moment arrives, you won't be caught off guard? How can you transform uncertainty into real immediate preparation? The rapture can happen at any moment, and the only certainty we have is that those who are ready will have a chance. And that chance isn't in the distant future. It starts now. Talking about the rapture isn't simple. Many scholars and theologians believe it is one of humanity's greatest mysteries. Dr. John Peters, an expert in apocalyptic studies, states, "The rapture is not just a spiritual event. It is a watershed event, something that will change the way we all view life and death." In addition, survival experts have a very practical overview of what to do if the rapture happens while you're here. They discuss how to react and how to prepare physically and emotionally. According to psychologist Mary Silver, the rapture is an event that can generate mass panic, and mental preparation is as important as physical preparation. But, are we really ready for the rapture? Did you know that many signs have already been given, and they are more visible than ever? What should you do now, before it's too late? Are there secret steps to surviving what's coming? How can you know if you're at risk of being left behind? The answer may be closer than you think, but only if you know what to look for.
The truth is, no one knows what will happen when the rapture arrives, but one thing is certain: preparation can be key. If you're willing to face the unknown, you need to act now. Don't wait for the end to arrive without knowing what to do. The rapture isn't a simple concept. It could be the greatest survival test of your life. So, what will you do to prepare? What are you doing now to ensure that when the final day arrives, you'll be ready? The clock is ticking. And you? Have you started your preparation yet?